So, welcome to Unlocked, and I'm sure everybody remembers Frank.
What's up, everybody?
So today we're going to be talking about story versus no story in escape rooms. Sorry, story v no story. So, what's the benefit of having a story in the game versus not? Frank?
Well, the huge benefit is player engagement. I mean, you want your players to be into what they're doing, and just having like a basic game from going from point A to point B is a little boring in this day and age. You know, you got to keep people's attention. People have a short attention span nowadays.
So what would you say to the people that are other escape room owners who might say, no one notices it, it's useless, it's a bunch of wasted effort?
A lot of story, even in movies, is just subconscious feeling. So it's like you want to maintain that feeling for your players, whether they realize it's happening or not. And it's just if they're following a plot that's background information, it still gives it a more well-rounded context than not having that.
I think he summed it up perfectly. So, yeah, absolutely. I think that people may not notice, but they're going to feel that story, whether they believe or accept they did or not. And you know, the one thing that I will say though is that there can be an issue of if you really go balls to the wall on story, you have to accept the fact that sometimes people aren't going to like the story.
Right.
I think we've been called a very polarizing company for years. And it's because we go so story-centric that sometimes you just may not like the story we have to tell. And that's okay, but that's a differentiator between us and our competitors, because you may like our story or may not like theirs, and vice versa, and so forth and so forth. In my opinion, in entertainment, I think that every art form of entertainment, really the best of the best, there's always a story. Even if it's something like a dance. If there's people competing and they're performing a dance routine and there's a storyline to it, it's much more emotional than just watching someone dance.
You're much more, the audience, or in this case the players, are much more attached to what they're doing or what they're watching. So if there's a story to it, if there's a background information, if there's something to focus on, a character to focus on that you see go through something during the course of it.
So hopefully we've influenced you a little bit to push a little more story into your escape game experiences, because I think the customers benefit when we do. So if you like what you've heard, you know the drill. Comment below. Tell us what you think about inserting storylines in your escape room games, and any success stories or any fail stories. Make sure you subscribe for more episodes as the weeks go by, because every day is a new episode. Like, share, and we'll see you next time.